Welcome to day one of our Swiss trip. We landed in Zurich at around 6 a.m. and luckily the airport was just a short ride from the city, so we were out and about before 8. But because it was so early, the only thing we were able to do was to walk around and take in the city, and yes, the city is beautiful. I honestly didn't have too much expectations for Zurich, but Zurich really set the tone for what's to come. We pretty much used this time to visit some of Zurich's iconic landmarks and churches while waiting for our first cafe of the day to open, the Matcha Club. I'd say they have some pretty unique matcha lattes like rose vanilla and vanilla gloss. It also just so happens that they're doing a collab with La Prairie, and I was drawn to the drink because it had coconut cream, but to my surprise, it also came with some freebies and a 20-minute skin ceremony at the La Prairie boutique, which I'll talk more about in another video. After fueling up, it was back to exploring. Our first mission is taking the Polybond funicular, which was a fun little ride up to the university at the top with a panoramic view of the city. Honestly, there's not too much to do here, but it was nice to get a different view of the city because right across is Lindenhof, which is probably one of the most famous landmarks here in Zurich and provides another great view of the city. I love that there's plenty of trees because the sun was unruly. And at this point, we've been walking around the city for quite some time, so naturally it was time to find something to cool us off. We headed over to Cafe Conditore, which advertises the best hot chocolate in town, and after trying their mochaccino and cold chocolate, I can't say I agree with that statement. Anyways, after our little cafe break, we decided it's time to fuel ourselves with the early lunch at the historic Zurich Keller, which used to be a storage facility for armory and weapons in the 15th century. Now, while researching things to do here in Switzerland, we knew the food scene wasn't going to impress us. We ordered their sausage of the month along with 2 sides, a Capri salad, and their version of the mac and cheese. And let's just say flavors is as expected of any other tourist restaurants. Though, please don't get this macaroni because it was so salty. Since we pretty much walked through the whole city by now, it was time to head over to our next destination. It's about an hour train ride, and this is where we started to get a glimpse of Switzerland's beauty. Before we knew it, we were in Lucerne, one of Switzerland's prettiest cities. Tonight we're staying at Hotel Rathaus. We quickly checked in and freshened up because we had no time to waste. The hotel is a short walk away from the Chapel Bridge, which is Europe's oldest covered bridge. It's lined with flowers and honestly a great photo op. I highly recommend walking the bridge because it really feels like you're stepping back in time. As we continue to explore the city, we made our way to one of Lucerne's best viewpoints. Now getting here definitely requires a little bit of stamina, and it did not help that we initially missed the entrance, so we had to hike backwards and up these super steep wooden stairs, but it was all worth it because you can truly get one of the best views of the city here. By the time we made it down to the tower, we were exhausted, so we headed over to Bachmann by the lake for some refreshments and a sweet treat. We got a vanilla croissant and these strawberry tarts, and it was really nice to be able to enjoy these by the lake. As you can imagine, it's been a hefty day, so we're ending the night with a traditional Swiss dinner at Bunderland. They have a pretty extensive menu but offers a Swiss tour menu where you get a taste of pretty much every day, including the infamous fondue. Flavor-wise, these weren't suitable for our palate, but it was nice to get a taste of what Swiss cuisine has to offer and unwind for the night.